Thank you. If you would, turn your Bibles to the book of Romans chapter number 12. Have you ever gotten something that was misleading? It had a package, had information on the packaging that suggested it was one item, and when you opened it up, you got something else. I had a little bit of that when I moved into the place I currently live at. There are light switches inside of my apartment that do not actually do anything. I took the panel off, and they were literally not connected to anything. There is no wiring behind those light switches at all. They don't do anything. The entire thing is misleading. Well, here, Paul is warning the Christians at Rome about the fact that they could be misleading in how they live their Christian life. In Romans chapter 12, starting in verse 1, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Now, this therefore is pointing back to chapter 11, where he was talking about Israel. Israel had rejected God and was being set aside, and he is saying, and now he's going in here and he's like, if you guys aren't going to listen to God, he will set you aside too, because if he was willing to set aside his own people, who are you? That he can just let you get away with doing whatever and still be his people. But that requires us to not be conformed to this world. So I want to look at these two commands in verse number 2. Be not conformed.